Well, welcome to Van Milder College on this beautiful autumnal day.
I absolutely love the fact that Milder is so focused on outreach schemes. I think it's what makes our college really, really special. I think outreach is pretty amazing. I think it's pretty unique thing that we do here with our 6 different projects, all focusing on different aspects of the community.
It's the impact on the community around us that is absolutely the most valuable aspect. Our principal fondly refers to us as the college with the biggest heart.
We have a very particular ethos in our college, and the motto dates back to the Roman poet Virgil, Sic vos non vobis, which means not for yourselves.
I think the students leave university not just with their degree, but also a better understanding and also their citizenship values.
We're really focused on students receiving an education which ensures that they are involved in activities which develop them holistically, developing them as global citizens who have both local and global perspectives on the world around them.
I got to meet so many new people from across the university and also the wider Durham community.
Your initiatives here at Van Milder, they have a really huge impact on the way that we police the city and the way that your students live in the city. So just small things like working in schools has a massive impact on our students, working with offenders and breaking down barriers, working with our elderly, working with people suffering from mental illnesses and dementia, massively important for breaking down those barriers, and working on projects, on green projects.
Van Milder College really helps with the environmental things in the city when it regards to helping people recycle, helping litter picks, reassuring elderly people that we do care about the environment and the students aren't here to wreck the Durham, that they know.
We have a very beautiful estate here in Van Milder College. We have a beautiful lake and surroundings, and we have a very, very strong focus on the environment. We have a very active green committee here and a green champion. And we do what we can to promote the environment to the local schools, to the local community, and just tell them how important it is to sustain our planet.
The importance of environmental education at a young age is really critical. It has a real impact when they go home and tell parents, you know, don't drop your cigarette butt on the floor, or let's look at recycling, or let's look at our bin collection day, let's look at how we can really, you know, protect our own future and make Durham City a really fantastic place to live. And we've really seen the impact of that in the last few years.
I think that what's been great is coming up with new ideas that the ECC can use and getting them involved with local communities, whether that's cleaning up local areas that could do with some TLC, or coming up with initiatives to get, for example, school-aged children involved in our various campaigns, whether that's energy conservation, saving energy, or recycling campaigns. And it's great to get them involved and use the environment as a tool.
We run after-school sessions for the children, the primary school children, and we build dens and we learn about the environment, about the animals that live in these different areas and all sorts of things like that. And I think educating young people like we do at the primary schools is really important, because then you can take it all the way through and it starts the new generation off in a good way.
The fact that we have a project like that means that everyone knows the importance of caring for the environment and sustainability and things like that. So it really has become a big focus for our college, and something that I think we're all very, very proud of as well.
We have basically 3 strands to ECC. So we work with schools in the local area, the botanical gardens, and most recently a life change project at Winnie Hill Rehabilitation Centre.
Van Milder Outreach are doing some brilliant work with the Drug and Alcohol Centre on Winnie Hill, particularly in relation to tidying up their garden, which is something that the residents really complain about.
The garden at the moment is pretty run down, and our aim is to work with the users to revamp it and completely make it a much more welcoming and pleasant place that you'd want to go and spend time, rather than somewhere you feel like you have to go and spend time.
So I'm extremely proud of our students, because they contribute over 6,500 hours of volunteering to the local community. And this is quite a remarkable achievement, in that they work in some very challenging conditions in some of the most deprived regions in England.
I think that the Durham bubble is most definitely a thing. A lot of students come from the south, so maybe they don't really know the local area as well. They don't really understand what it's like to live in the north. Because Durham is so small and there is such a big population of students, it is very easy to think that Durham is just students and that we own the place, when in reality we don't. It's very important to make sure that we respect the local community and also become part of it as well. So that's why I really love CVS, because it's a chance to speak to people who have grown up in the local area, continue to live in the local area, and they can teach us a lot, you know.
I think it opens and educates a lot of students about life kind of outside the sort of university sphere. It's forced me to work with a demographic that I otherwise would never come into contact with.
Durham is very much a university city, so it's important that the students, while they're here, give something back. It is to me as quite a local person. So not only do they leave with the degree, but they also leave some, you know, some really good things around Durham, helping in the community, especially the environmental side.
For most people at Durham, university is something that is kind of a given. You know, you do school, you do sixth form, or you do uni, and obviously that's not the case at all. Like, for many people it's a big scary thing.
What's great about YPP is that it raises the aspirations of the students here at St Hills.
YPP helped to open up my eyes to see that I can move away and go to university if that's an option after my A-levels and college. There's
a lot of students that to them university is just a word and have no idea what it entails or what it's about.
My experiences in YPP has made me want to go on further education.
It's made me see that college, university won't be as scary as what I thought it would be.
So SCMS is a project that works with young people who live at Aycliffe Secure Centre. When I first went, I was slightly apprehensive because I wasn't really sure what it was going to be like, but I had an amazing time and it was really great. And then the next time I went down, one of the young girls there ran across the room as soon as I got in and gave me a huge hug and was like, "I'm so glad you're back." And it was just a really nice feeling that I'd actually made this connection with this girl who I still know really well. And she opens up to me about things that I feel like she can't with staff at the centre, and it's just really nice to have that relationship and know that you've had an impact on someone's life in quite a big way.
The feedback every year is it's the best thing that the pupils have done in their time at St Hills.
The importance of the university reaching out into the community is colossal. So we're expecting between 18 and 19,000 students this year, which are in effect residents. We're expecting them not just to be part of university life, but to be a massive part of our community.
I'm particularly proud of Outreach for two main reasons. The first one, because it gives something back to the local community in Durham and the surrounding areas, and it also gives our students a chance to develop their own skills.
It means that you can come to university and of course you can study, you can be sociable, you can make friends, but you can also give something back to the local community. Everyone that gets involved, from the people that we visit, the volunteers, our community partners, everyone enjoys it and gets something out of it.
The Green Gown organisation is a global organisation that works really hard to promote the sustainability of our planet. We're absolutely delighted to be involved in the Green Gown Awards. This is really important for us, and we're extremely excited to have reached the UK and Irish finals.